Hi, Bruce from Safari, and we're here to do a training video on Starlight and how it functions and how we program it. The first thing we've got to do is we've got to hold this button down here for 10 seconds, and when we hold it down for 10 seconds, the LED changes in here, and that allows it to be visible on the Wi-Fi. So let's have a look at the Wi-Fi on it. There it is there now, it's visible. The password is on the back of the unit. Let's go back to the programming screen, and here we are. The very first thing we're going to do is do a factory erase, just in case. You go down to the bottom here, hit factory erase, OK, and that's now erased everything out of the system. Starlight here has 12 channels at the bottom. They're nominally 10 amps each. The whole unit will do 40 amp. It's advanced fuseless. If there's a dead short on any of these channels, it will open circuit in 80 millionths of a second. So you could have a 1 mil squared wire, a tiny wire coming out of here. The wire will not melt on a dead short because it turns off incredibly fast. The channels on the bottom here can be positive or negative. And the first thing we've got to do on any particular channel here, you can see channel 1 here. If I touch this function here, you can see, are they positive dimmable or non-dimmable, or are they negative dimmable or non-dimmable? Now Starlight's got 12 channels. 4 of them, the center 4 here, are non-dimmable, and these 4 here are dimmable, and these 4 here are dimmable. So you've got a total of 8 dimmable channels and 4 non-dimmable channels, and any one of them can be assigned to a positive or negative. Now, why is the negative and positive important? Well, the RGBW light is always negatively dimmed, and the high-end LEDs are always negatively dimmed. You can install all the lights in and connect them to Starlight, and then you can assign them one at a time. As you assign them here, you can put the name in here on that channel. So let's go through now and set this up as a negative dimmable channel, and then we select the next channel, 2, and that's negative. Let's do the RGBW light first. So we're going to select RGBW over there. You see the 4 channels go into green to indicate that they're the ones that we're programming. When they're turned on, a red dot appears inside each one. It's quite slick. This is the color here, that the default color that we have, which happens to be red, that you can see there. We currently got some pink stored in here, but we can put numbers in here between the RG blue and white here, and that will update the color. And so let's just hit update color here. There we are. So that's the new color that we've selected in there, and that's on those RGBW channels. Now let's assign a keypad button, which is A. I'll just point out, so all these letter codes here are for different keypads on the one network. So you can have a lot of keypads on the network. They must all have a different number. You cannot have 2 A's or 2 B's on the one network. And then after you select that, you select the actual button on the keypad, and then numbered 1 to 4, 5 to 8. Very straightforward. So we've selected button 1 on there. Let's press button 1. So as we press that, the color that we're getting here is the color that we've updated there. Let's do the double press. And when we double press, we go back to a secondary color here. We press one more time, and we're back to the red. One more time, double press. So in the RGBW, you can see all 4 channels here are active, and as we do the double press, it goes between the red color to the white color and back again. We always have the RGB channel wired up so that you get a choice of 2 colors. Now we have a look at a dual channel, and so let's come across to a dual channel. And you can see it's coming across in pairs. So we've got these pair of these channels here. This is non-dimmable, the channel that we've selected, but we're going to show the double press on that again. And let's do a Bluetooth keypad on this one. So we touch the Bluetooth button. We then scan for the Bluetooth that you see down there. And all we simply do is press a button here, and you'll see the Bluetooth code will appear here. That is now assigned to that dual channel. we now turn off the stop the Bluetooth here, and now when we press this top button here, the light comes on. That's 2 channels that you can see here, the 2 red dots. Double press, turns off, double press. So you've just got to get the knack on the timing on that. There's channel 6, and that's off. The keypad can be that wall-mounted one, or we can have up to 6 assigned to it. So let's go into the scan for the Bluetooth again, and let's assign this top button up here. So I press this button up here. You see that it appears down here on the programming display. I press stop for Bluetooth, it's stopped. We're on channel 6. Double press again both. Double press again 5, off. So that's the dual channel mode. The advantage of that is if one color is white, the other is amber. When they both come on, you get a beautiful, absolutely beautiful golden color. Let's go back to the RGB and do the Bluetooth. So we go back, we just touch, we've already programmed it, and we now want to add a keypad in. So all we do down here is select the Bluetooth. Down here on the keypad, scan for the Bluetooth that we pick up down here, and I'm going to make this button. I press it, and you can see that it appears down there. We stop the Bluetooth now on it, and now when I press this, then you can see the red color. Double press the white back to the red color. So after you've done the programming, you may program another channel. You can go back to the first one and add any of these buttons in. And let's say we want to add in another, we've got a second keypad, let's say. So we're going to go to the CAN bus keypad, and let's assign button 8. So we can go down here and do button 8. And now when we press button 8 on there now, button 8's going to operate and rotate and do the dual color. You can have up to 6 buttons assigned, and they can be a mixture of the CAN wired Bluetooth to 1 output channel. So you can have up to 6 assigned to it, and you can have 1 as a master. So if you go through and always assign this button at the top here to turn on and off all the channels, then on that controller, when it's pressed, it will clear and turn off all the channels. You can have a submaster, you can have a master, you can have any logic there that you like in how you group them together. The other option I've seen on the lighting is that the lighting doesn't have to be a change color. I've seen the lighting where press it once, the light goes up to the ceiling, and press it a second time, it goes down to the floor, either side of the traveller window. Works very, very effectively, so it allows you to have lights up, lights down, double press, you get the light in the whole of the cabin, in the caravan cabin. We're now going to look at the trip settings. So if we go down, we'll leave that on. We go down here at the moment. What we can see on here is the current value here, the threshold for the current, and the time delay. It's notionally set here at 1 second. You can adjust that, but there's really no need to adjust this unless you have something that you think is very, very sensitive. Otherwise, the hardware cutoff here on a short circuit is protecting all the time. We'll now go to just a single channel, and so to do a single channel, let's pick channel 7 there. We just select that channel. You can see single channel mode there, and having selected the single channel, we're now we can turn it on and off. So there it is, on now, off. And if we turn it on, we can assign another button to it, button 2. And so when button 2 is pressed on that now, then channel 7 is turned on. And let's assign now a Bluetooth keypad on it. And the Bluetooth ID appears. Let's stop the scanning now, and we can now turn it off, turn it on, and that's just a single channel. So we've just got a simple button there on a single channel on off. We can then add another Bluetooth channel up here to it, and let's assign this one, and you can see that the MAC address appears here. We turn that off, and then I can go back to the first keypad, turn it off, press this one, turn it on. So you can have multiple keypads, you can add them in after the event. There's no particular sequence here for you to do it. At any stage you can assign anything you like. At the top up here on the status, we've got the total current running through it, 1.6 amps at the moment running through that. And you can see the keypad that we'd signed before on the Bluetooth. So that's the summary of Starlight, I've got to say. How good's that?